Hello, it's Get Carter here with more cycles of oxygen not included, and today we are going to, same as we always do, try to get some stuff done. So I just want to go through what I intend. So Equelin, we're going to get the Glossy Drecko's ranch here. We're going to get probably the Sweetles. I'm thinking I might move up here as well, and basically finally look at setting up the actual steam cooling for the base. I'm not sure if I want the hatches. Where are you? In this base. I haven't really decided on whether I want that or not. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I've also got more glass. I won't. Well, there's always going to be someone at the other asteroid now. At least one person at the other asteroid now. You pass wind. Decreased excavation doesn't really matter, to be honest. Decreased germ resistance isn't that bad. Unconstructive and decreased, yeah. I don't like you, Rowan. You know what? I'm gonna take you on. I'm not quite sure what I want you to do. I'll tell you what. We're just gonna give you improved carrying for right now. We probably it doesn't matter where you go. I have 14 there, and then obviously if we have one come back on the rocket, that's only 15. Alright, so you lot have a sleep. So for Equelin, basically what I want to look at is sorting out this sulfur. Now, what I was going to do is dig that out. Just to try to spread it out some and to cool it. What's that got lead there? What's that crude oil? So that crude oil might help it a little bit. Anyway, so sort out the sulfur. We've got 20 cycles to do it, so we've got a fair bit. There's no hurry. We're going to be digging out more of this oil area just so we can start to plan out. I'll try not to kill all the slicksters. Possibly if I can, I don't know, have a sort of bottom level where they can all go to and just go across the bottom. And I just don't want them all to drown because, you know, drowning's not fun. Now, what else? Set up a hatch ranch. So I will use hatches in this area. We got enough dirt. Yeah, 335 tons. We can grow stuff and then just feed them meal lice or whatever. I don't know if it's more efficient to feed them dirt or meal lice, to be completely honest. Also, we want to put in a rocket pad. So I'll do it at that level. Now, we're going to do it at... the rocket's going to have fun going into that glitch. I don't know why that's showing that when it shouldn't be. 46. Yeah, it's plenty of room. So I'll put the... I'll put the rocket pads above that line. And we'll put them over here, so at least to start with, you don't have to worry about any heat from the engines going in. Probably put in another layer of natural gas for that. And then, what do we got? So we've just got Iridonna. So we've now got a dig tool. Great Hall, Barracks, latrine. I want to get liquid. Have I got sand here or not? No. We don't have sand here, so I would need dirt. I sort of need to crush it up, wouldn't I? Gonna have to. Wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest. Alright. I'm gonna crush it up. Now, for oxygen for this one, what do we want to do? I think I'm just going to have to use water. But what I was planning to do is basically in this middle bit down here, I'm going to put a sort of an enclosed base for the dupes on this asteroid. And if they go outside that enclosed base, which I'll basically make as small as I can, they'll be in suits. So we're only going to generate oxygen for the sealed base and suits. And we don't have to cool down the suits' oxygen because it can be whatever degrees hot and it really makes no difference. So we'll do that. We'll just use the water we've got to begin with. We're going to have to look at... I don't know. We're going to have to look at what we do with that. That needs to be sealed as well. Can we get in there? I don't know. I might switch this out to be a door. And then we'll go out here and we'll seal across that. So that's a plan. So let's begin. Okay, so this in theory, we'll see how we go, is the Glossy Drecko's one. So the idea is I'm going to fill up the top, which is sort of sealed in with hydrogen. So what I'm hoping is hydrogen's actually going to sit at this level. So except for this little bit here where the food's going to be, and this bit's going to be oxygen, they're going to be in hydrogen all the time so that their scales are growing as much as possible. So we're going to basically, and what I might do is actually get rid of that, because it's not required. And we got the airflow tiles here, so that any chlorine that accidentally gets in will go that way. Now, if I needed to, I can extend the amount of food, but I think 6 farm tiles is probably heaps, more than we need, I would suspect. So, yeah, we'll get that done, and we've got our oxygen mask checkpoint and dock. So we'll also need crafting station, I believe. Where are we going to put the crafting station? I don't know, somewhere up near the main base. What is that? Can we fit it in here? There we go. There is a lot of power on this one, but that's fine. We don't use a lot of power. So I'll make the crafting station, get that done. Steve's still got high stress. Is your stress going down, or is it still up? 92. Steve, oh, God. Can I not get Steve? There's Steve. It is going down. Yeah, high morale. So I put him on the less stress schedule is what I've called it. So he's got like 4 slots for downtime. He's got a little extra bit of bath time. Take his time and read the paper. Did he get +2? If it's 4 shift breakers +3. Yeah, so screw Joshua, but it's fine. Steve's all good. Now, just to double check why we're distracted. Your food's not going to spoil yet. You got Major. I don't want him puking everywhere again. We actually got 50. Oh, he's actually gone through the thing. All right. You got none. But he's done. So Travaldo, now he's... I don't know if it's his skills getting better or what. But he is all good to go. So let us bring you home. Come home, and that's going to be a lot of research. What are we researching? That's fine. Red bolt engine. We probably will use red bolts as an aside because, like, we've got satellites here, and I'm probably going to put the rockets here as well. Oh, that's artificial. There's no satellites on this one, but I mean, we could still live. And Iridonna obviously has a nicely positioned satellite right below where we could put the rockets. So we could basically store it down here and then just transfer the bolts up into the rockets. So I think a radiation rocket actually will be a decent thing. Anyway, back to building stuff. Alright, so we're going to drain out this water, and I've decided to throw the hatches into here. I initially was going to do it right up against this, but these guys need a whole bunch of space. So they can't be closed in because otherwise they're going to get overcrowded. So basically, they... I might do this, and I'll put... If I put more here, I'll just go there, and then I'll skip one. At least that way, they've got a way up and down. So we'll just do a 6... 6 across, and we'll do up to 96 tiles. Like that. I just want to drain out this bit first. Now we also dug out all of this. Yeah. So that is solidifying. Hopefully the rest of it will solidify as well. And then we are going to pull this out, and we'll have to drain the oxygen out of it as well. Well, that was a little bit odd. It's all good. So those two are on their way to being done. Okay, so we how do I want to do this? Up there, I suppose. We've opened up this bit now. We've got, even though there's no oxygen in here, obviously there's plenty of oxygen if we open up things. And I can also get some more of you and more of you. Now, do we want to try to keep these hatches in? Maybe. Not hatches, pips. Keep them in. We're going to do you, and we'll do you temporarily. I'll change it. Weird. Oh, you got that. You dig up that. We've also got some mealwood, so have they... One. Ah. So we've actually got a whole bunch of food. Really. You don't have a lot of space. Go up there. They've got a lot to do and not much to do it. I think you can go on a 4. You're not the biggest. Wait, no. Let's get that on an 8. And then we'll do the other on a 4. Get you on a 6. So what we want to do, we'll open up that. And then I'm going to seal across. What I'd like to know is, where is the actual border sort of just there? Maybe make that on a 6 as well. I would like to open up some oxygen generation. And you know what? Maybe there. Change my mind. Let's get that done. Some oxygen that can go in there. I don't know. Hopefully we'll maybe get something from that. Your oxygen, so that's 2 half stew. When we've just got 2 jeeps, having not a lot of food probably doesn't really matter, to be honest. So what do you got? You're all going to be a fair bit of oxygen. Anyway, so this area is going to be right near the critter fluxomatic. I won't activate it yet. I just want to try to get things sorted. But what I do want to do is... Let's get you down here. Maybe not too far. You're going down here. Unreachable. Why is that unreachable? Doesn't look unreachable. Looks quite reachable. Oh, the rest of that's unreachable. Yeah. We sort of need more jeeps here. So I want to dig down here and empty out that, actually. What if I hate to do this? Let's go like that. We might get stung a little bit. Alright, so... I'd like that pit done, because I like the idea of at least some carbon dioxide getting in there. And that and that. How many jeeps can I support, I wonder? Oh, and sand. Yes, I need sand and I need latrines. I don't really care about you, so... what we're going to do is electricity there. Now it's a bit of a walk, but what we can do, I reckon, is we can take advantage of the coolness down here. Deconstruct poor rovers. You did a good job, rovers, but your time is done. And also there. Yeah, let's go do that. I'm thinking we can put power down the bottom. What power, you may ask? I don't know what power. What have we got? We've got lots of coal. Coal is going to be our power of choice. Right. Oof, 100 tons. Yeah. Gonna be burning the coal. We have got lumber as well, so we can make ethanol, or we could just burn it straight. Burning it straight creates a bit of heat, so I'm not sure it would be my first choice. Anyway, we'll get them digging there. They've got enough food, I reckon, with all the other harvesting that can go on. They've got a little bit of oxygen generation. But I will need better oxygen generation. I also reckon I could... not now, because I've given them enough tasks to do. I reckon I could dig out all of that. Your slime lung. Not that. I think it can become airborne, but you know what? I'm going to do that anyway. Not prepared to deal with that right this second. You also need to... I know, we'll dig into there. Again, this is certainly not a high priority. So oxygen is going to be our main problem. We do want a fair few dupes here to start with. But we've obviously got water issues for it. But then again, we're actually... Idle erupts. Yeah, it would be helpful if we use this. Oh, we need to get... What are you doing? Oh, I was going to do a pump. I did remember. So you should be up there. And you go... So do we need... We don't need you anymore. Don't need you, and we don't need you. Although, if I keep those two, we can go down here. I was going to pump this out. And you are... Yeah, I'm just going to go across there. That one is our chlorine being pumped in. Ooh, now I just remembered. Above that, please. Now, have we only got chlorine in here? Yes, we have. We did dump a whole bunch of chlorine, which obviously isn't ideal. Pipe blocked. Why are you blocked? What have you got that... Natural gas. We really need to address why dupes are pooping on the floor. This is going to suck a little bit. You go in there. And you go in there. Not on 3. 7. I don't know. 8. Alright, that'll give us a little bit more for the natural gas. It's not really something we're using for energy, but obviously a few of the dupes are have gaseous issues. Can't keep their gas to themselves. Did you have a... Can we put you on 5 priority, please? 5. That'll just give us a little bit more leeway before we use the natural gas. Not fast. This one is... I haven't decided. The fishery... I'm assuming it's all going to turn to normal water eventually when they're... Is it gulpfish? Gulpfish will just turn it to water. So at some point this is all going to be water. How are you going? You've now got 4 out of 8. The little baby. I haven't got... Scarlet's only 47. This one had a decent amount. So they are getting scale growth, and obviously once you get 8 in there, it's going to be better. Alright, I've just noticed the red belt generator had no power because I think because we're pulling too much power on one thing. Where are you? You're 240. What are you pulling? Can I steal off you reliably? That's 240. Or do we want to just put another thing down? Oh, not there. My voice is going for some reason. Alright, so let's do you. And do you even know how to do that? You idiot. Like that. And like that, please. And like that. And let's go up here. And I get in here. There. Where do we want? We want to go there. Oh. We're going to go here. And we're just going to make sure that these two always have sufficient power, because you're losing all your red bolt generation when that gets used. How close are you? You are... That's nearly close to done. So we'll be able to close that off in the not too distant future. Alright, so what we're going to do with the chlorine, I think, is... I'm hesitant to... Well, what I was thinking what I was going to do with it is just store it over here. Could try to. I'm just worried that it's going to fill it up awfully fast. Do we want them to keep their own? You know what? I might have its own storage first. How many do we want? Do we want this? I think this one was just here for us to clear away the debris in here. So what I might do is... Oh, that's a lot of power on this one. How much power is on this? I think we need to... contemplate... That's only got a potential of... Not very much. So, you know what? You can make it all right down here. We're going to put... That's 480. What was on it? Is there stuff that's really not going to get used? Yeah. I reckon we can put it all on there. I don't know that it's going to be... I don't know everything's going to go at once, so... I reckon I just put it on. I'm going to put you on there and get rid of that. Or 80. Yeah, I could probably do with both of these pumps being off that. So we're going to do that. We'll get this done, and that way we'll start pumping this out. If you could do this one, that'd be great. Assuming it's reachable. Are these reachable? Yeah, they're reachable. Yeah. So that and that. So we'll just go in here. So we'll just do it this way. I'll grab chlorine out of here if I need to. Because there's a fair bit going here. And where are you? This is almost completely stored up, the hydrogen. Hydrogen is a problem. I need to start burning it, but I don't actually have a need to burn it right this second. You're mostly carbon dioxide now, and you're being dumped into there, obviously. Come on, do it. It should, in theory, when carbon dioxide gets up there, it should be enough. Alright, so you're gone. So we'll say above 600, you can pump, and we'll put you on not 3. Put you on 7. Actually, you know what we'll do? Just for a sec, we'll do it. I want it done. There we go. We're going to do that. And that way we can leave this. It'll happen when it happens. That's 7, that's 7. Yeah, so that's the chlorine storage for the moment. You're at 51. Temperature shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't switch too much. What are you doing? Ooh, half cycles. I don't think this will fill up to the top. But obviously the magma we do want to use at some point. Just not today. Just not right now. Okay, the last thing we're going to look at is we're doing the cooling for the liquid sulfur. So, what I've done for this is I'm using the conduction panels. So we've got, first off, we're going to have a sweeper, a miner, and the conveyor loader. So the, where's the conveyor loader automation? Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. New, copper, go there. Accidentally deleted this and then realized it had to be this way. I'll go through why in a second. So, water's going to come in, it's going to go, and then it's got 3 conduction panels that are going to cool the 3 devices. I think, if the internet isn't lying to me, the conveyor loader, it's the top of the conveyor loader where the electricity is that generates heat. So, and the other 2 being in the middle of the items, I think will be fine for heat. Now so the water will go through there, then it comes along here, and what happens is there's a thermosensor down here to see how hot the crude oil is. So I'm going to put crude oil in the bottom of this. What happens then is if the crude oil's above the temperature I want it to be, the water will come in, it'll go through these radiant pipes here, cool it down a bit, go back out, and then join the loop. So this loop will be part of the power loop. I think 3 radiant pipes should be enough because I don't need it to... Yeah, and that sweeper can get to anything here because this is going to be the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll get... I'll get that one done, but I'm going to leave it here. So we've got that to build. What else we do today? We got that to build as well. Where is my... There we go. We'll get this building. We've got our oxygen dock. We'll put another dock there. We've got a checkpoint there. They'll build at. We've got our fabrication. So we can actually do... What do you use? That just use copper ore. So, I don't know. If we did... Say we did 4 of them. And then we set... do that forever. If it gets worn out, fix it up. So, got that there. And for Iridonna, we just sort of need to get some stuff done. It's going to take them a while. There's only 2. I want them to build up this one because we want to put a stuff here. We need to get some sand because we'll need sand for filtering. I'll probably have to get some other stuff done too. We want to dig down here You know what? Let's dig down that level 6. Dig down here, because this is where we want to put our base. We want to build a tiny base here. Auctionate that, and then make them go out in suits. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.